Alright guys, so I'm going to be going over the tournament procedures basically. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to get started. So the tournament will be taking place inside a gym. Not any much different basically than the gym that we have here at Stevenson. Okay, so just picture the gym, Stevenson gym, and imagine that gym being broken down into separate sections, if I can say. All right. Basically, they call them rings. It's just a big square. In order to make a reference, a square, the ring, I should say, will probably be as big as like this black outline that you see here. This over here, it goes all the way around. This one, that's basically how big the ring will be. You guys, okay? And in the actual specs, it will be 18 by 18 feet. Okay, so just imagine the gym being sectioned off into all those different little rings. Typically, it'll be about 8 rings, 4 on one half of the dojo, of the gym, and then 4 on the bottom half. Okay, and you're gonna have judges on each and every single one of those rings. Typically, you will have 3 judges. Okay, so to get started with the actual procedure of you being called up to go and perform, we're gonna start off first. And let me go ahead and let me just replicate this. Okay, you're gonna start off first by sitting down. Okay, then have you guys sit down in lines, okay? And you're gonna be in a specific order. Once they call your name, you got 1 or 2 ways to actually do this, okay? Let me just go with the first way, all right? So the first way of doing this is that once they call your name, you're gonna go ahead and say, "Here, judges." You're gonna get up into a ready stance, okay, and take protection, okay? Once you do that, you're gonna go ahead and on the outside of the ring, okay, you're gonna walk. Keep in mind, you cannot put your feet over that line, over the ring. Okay, you're gonna cross that line until you get to the back of the ring. So you go here, you walk all the way to the back, you turn. Now once you're in the center, you turn to face forward, okay? You gotta bow to the ring. Much how you guys bow to the dojo before you come in, you have to bow to the ring to show respect for the fact that you're about to perform, and you have the privilege to go and perform in front of these judges, okay? And that the ring is there for that opportunity. So you're gonna go ahead and bow, okay? You do not say respect, sir. But then you walk forward towards the middle of the ring. Guess what? You bow again. Okay, this time now you're bowing towards the judges, paying your respect for them being there in front of you. And from there, ready stance. Okay, once you're in the ready stance now, this is where you go ahead and you say your tournament intro, aka judges. My name is so and so. I come from Stevenson Middle School. With your permission, may I perform whatever you're performing at the time. Okay, now here's the thing though. At the tournament, it's going to be loud, okay? Because as I mentioned earlier, you're going to have all these different rings in the gym, all these different people, all these different students screaming, doing their karate at the same time as you, doing all these different things, and plus the parents on the bleachers, they'll be talking, okay? There'll be a lot of chit-chat going on, so it's going to be loud at the tournaments. So to make sure you're getting heard, please make sure you scream out. You're screaming to the top of your lungs. You're loud, so that way the judges are able to hear you, and you're able to be heard by them, okay? So, with that said, once you're here, once you say your tournament intro, then you bow, okay? Attention, you bow. If you are doing the sign form 1, you go straight to the beginning of the kata, which in this case is your first move, okay? You start, and from there, you go all the way to the end. You finish the kata. Once you finish the kata, you get to your last move. In this case, it's sign form 1, bow out, okay? Ready, stance, clear. You wait for the judges to give you a nod or anything just to let you know that you're done, okay, with like a second, okay, because most of the likely, they'll be scoring you. So you're gonna have to stay there until they score you, and once they do that, then you're gonna go ahead and walk backwards. Never turn your back against the judges. That is extremely disrespectful, so make sure you walk backwards. Basically, retrace your steps. So as you're walking backward, come back to where you entered the ring from, bow towards the ring. Again, just like how you guys bow to the dojo, you bow going in and you bow before going out. Same thing here. So you bow towards the ring. From there, you can just walk out and go back to wherever you came from, back in your spots. Okay? And that's the way it's going to be. All right? Now, if you are doing team, please keep in mind that you do have to say, we, what is it? Judges? Oh, my bad. Judges, our team name is so-and-so. We come from Stevenson Middle School. With your permission, may we perform the sign form 1. So make sure you use we instead of I, because it is no longer just you on your own. It will be you plus your two other team members. So please be cautious of that. Make sure you use the word we because you're referring to yourself and your teammates. Okay, so be considerate of that. But that's basically it. All right, so let me recap real quick on what you're supposed to do. For the first option, you say, "Here, judges," you get up, ready, stance, and bow. From there, you walk on the outside of the ring, all the way to the back. Once you get to the middle of the ring, you bow. You enter the ring. Once you get to the middle of said ring, then you bow, and you're ready, stance. And you begin your tournament intro. Judges, my name is so-and-so. Once you say your tournament intro, stop the tension, bow again, because now you're about to start your kata, and you start your kata. All right. Now, I did mention earlier there is an option number 2 for how you go about on the sidelines. For option number 2, instead of having to say, "Here, judges," as they call your name, simple. All you do is that you raise your hand, you get up, you bow, okay, and then you go ahead and get going. Okay. So option number 2 does not require you to go ahead and have to say anything other than obviously paying your respect by bowing, and then continuing by walking alongside the ring. Okay, and you repeat the process from there. Okay, I'll let you guys choose what you want to do. My suggestion is to go ahead and say, "Here, judges." You stand up, come to tension, ready, stance, and you walk. But again, I'll let this be your choice. Again, the judges are there to judge you really for you to sign Form 1. So just do your best, all right, as we get closer to the